All my successful lions out there. I'm back. What's going on with y'all? It's episode 3. Once again, all that support, I appreciate you. All the new subscribers, I appreciate you. Continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, and pass on the knowledge. I greatly appreciate it. I'm back to bless y'all with some more knowledge. Another book. I hope you guys greatly appreciate it. Today's book will be Grant Cardone. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of him. And the book today is, let's see, Be Obsessed or Be Average. Is it? Be Obsessed or Be Average. Great book. And this is just a special shout out to Grant that, hopefully I cover it good. That, I'm looking forward to being on his show one day. You know what I mean? He's very inspirational. His trials and tribulations coming up. You think everybody has it easy, but this man's story, it correlates with a lot of, urban kid stories. Nobody's perfect. And he got himself out. He believed in himself. He pushed himself. And, first and foremost, you have to believe in yourself. This is, my main thing that I push. If you ever get anything out of what I'm saying to you, you have to believe in yourself first and foremost. Nobody's going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. If you don't have courage, you don't have, you can't stand on your square as not just a man, but, as a woman, whatever, nobody's going to believe you. They're just going to believe you're full of crap. When times get rough, you're going to run. You're going to hide. You're going to duck away from the obstacles at hand. And this is not what life's about. It's about stepping out in, the midst of it, in the midst of the danger, man, when stuff is not going your way, man, and you just have faith, not only in yourself, but most importantly, the Most High, man. And that's what I push on my channel, as well as sobriety. I'm going to bring that up, every episode that I can think of is sobriety, man. It's summertime, and people feel they have no hope, everything that's going on in the world, and they just want to turn to drugs and alcohol and a lot of lustful activities. And the best thing I can say for you is just work out, man. Work out, take cold showers, keep your face in the Bible, keep your face, in a book, or listen to my channel, listen to other motivational channels, and keep your eyes on the prize, man. Keep moving, man. Don't let a couple hours of doing drugs or liquor or messing with this person, that person, and just lustful behavior, set you back, man. I was speaking to a friend of mine, and we're like, we're living in, like, we're living in, like, the third dimension, you know what I mean, to say the least. And you can't really see everything that's going on, but, demons are real, man. Demons are real. I believe in it. A lot of people believe in it. And if you ask a lot of people believe, some people believe in demons before they even believe in the Most High, which is crazy to me because He created everything. But yeah, man, and if your spirit ain't right, believe me, I'm coming from uh, a place that I know, man. You know, I was in the midst of anything and everything you can think of, bro. Anything and everything you could think of. And demons had a hold of me, you know. Um, because I convinced, my mind that these things were right. And, because a lot of people was going through it, that it was okay to do it. But it's not. Once you grow, you understand these things. And, you pray. And fasting is very important. And like I say, the power of prayer too, man. And just staying righteous as possible and prayer, and doing the works, like I said the last episode. Nothing happens without works. The Lord gotta understand that you serious. How many people come, oh, can you get me out of this, Lord? Like the Lord is a genie or something. But they'll pray, 5 days, and if nothing don't happen, then they're back to their normal wicked ways. So, Lord gotta know you serious, you know. And it's just like meeting people like me. I might test you. I gotta know you serious. And any righteous person, I'm not gonna waste my time, man, if you ain't serious. So, I gotta know you 100% serious before I even spend my time, my energy, my 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 spirit is everything. And these demons, man, they jump from people to people. You might see, you might be having a great day, and at the end of your day, you might meet a few people, and then the rest of your night is just chaos. It's just chaos. You know, you swearing, you cursing, you in a bad mood now. Those are real, man. You know, it's real. It's real. You know, so I say that to say this. Also, I was in traffic, right, the other day, bumper to bumper now, man, because, people, especially on 93 and traveling on the highway during, quote unquote rush hour or whatever. And I was bumper to bumper, and, I was kind of, getting like, damn, what, just bumper to bumper, just, you get aggravated, agitated or whatever. Not pissed off because you understand this is just life. But then I started, as I was like maybe halfway home or halfway to my destination, I looked in my rear view and I thought about all the cars behind me that would love to be in my position. Would love to be in my position right now of where my car is. And that's how you gotta think about life, man. You gotta think about your blessings, and how a lot of people would love to be in your position. You gotta cherish your position, honor your position. A lot of people, they're not blessed to be in your position. They're miles and miles and miles behind you. You know what I mean? So, that's just, something I, thought about. And I'm like, damn, I'm blessed to be right here. Look at all those cars behind me. Look at all those cars behind me. And keep moving forward. That's what's important. Like I said, the cars, the money, the fame, the traveling, the doing things at a drop of a dime, none of that means nothing if you ain't happy right here. You feel me? None of that means nothing if you ain't happy inside, man. Inside and out, if you ain't happy with yourself. You feel me? So, no longer delay. I'm going to get in a grant. Be obsessed or be average. You feel me? And I feel where he's coming from, you know. And the reason why I picked this book today is, which I'm going to get into at a later time, maybe even next week, but the 10-time rule really helped me. But I wanted to get into this one first. And what I mean by 10-time rule, that was his book. I think it's one of his first books he wrote. But I wanted to get into this first because just the title alone is self-explanatory, and I don't really have to break down a whole lot. But yeah, this is one of the first books that really helped me financially and, helped continue to push me motivationally and mentally, and health-wise, man. One of his sayings is, why can't I have it all? And he's right. Why do you have to, just because you're getting, money or you're financially stable, why can't I be, right spiritually? Why can't I be right mentally? Why can't I be in a tip-top shape physically? Why can't I have a good relationship with my counterpart, my woman? Why can't I have a good relationship with my kids, etc.? So, I greatly appreciate him, and lending out his time. I watch, some of his motivational speeches. He has like an online type of stuff that he does on YouTube and on his website. So I encourage everybody who's trying to learn more, check him out. If you haven't heard of him, I'm sure you have. He's pretty popular. And he started from the ground up, which that's why I appreciate him. All right? So let's get it. I'm just reading like a synopsis real quick. So, obsession saved my life and made me a business superstar. What can it do for you? Before I built 5 companies, became a multimillionaire, and wrote best-selling books, I was broke, jobless, and drug addicted. I spent my first 25 years listening to family and friends who told me that average is good enough, who told me to be more reasonable, less demanding, who told me to play by everyone else's rules and maybe with a little luck, enjoy everyone else's version of middle-class success. So I tried to forget my childhood obsessions to become a real estate magnate, live in a mansion, drive awesome cars, maybe even own my own airplane, and as a result of trying to be more realistic, I sank from average to absolute rock bottom. Then I tried the opposite approach. I said no to the haters and naysayers. I said yes to my burning, outrageous animal obsession, and it worked beyond my wildest dreams. Here's why it worked and why I believe it will work for you. When you give yourself permission to be powered by obsession, you don't worry about job security or performance reviews. You don't care about what anyone else thinks, including your boss. If you have one or your family, you build your life around your deepest passion, and suddenly the concept of work-life balance vanishes. Your work is your play. You jump out of bed every day because you want to. You crush the competition by promising more, delivering more, and impressing the hell out of everyone. With this book, my goal is to help you shake off your distractions, doubts, and decades of bad advice. I'll teach you the tools I've discovered to put my obsession to work for me, and I'll show you why it's smart to be as as hyper obsessed. That speaks volumes right there. Absolute volumes. You know, if you have to be happy with what you're doing. Some people, you might just be happy with a check. Oh, I'm getting, this amount of check each week. That's, giving you motivation to go back, each and every week. But you have to be happy. Sometimes it's not about the money. It's about building, where you can possibly go to, setting new goals and new heights for yourself. So if you're making, just say a round figure, $1,000 a week from a 9 to 5 that you hate going to, but then you start a job or a business, your own business, that you're making $600 to $700 a week, but you love what you do. So you have to see what works for you. Continue to work that job, stack up, and then branch out and do something that you really love. Something that, can put more than food on the table. Something that, like I said, you can be happy with. Not, you're getting up, you're dragging, another day. There's millions of people out there like that, man. They're in the shower dreading that they have to get up and go to this 9 to 5 that they hate. So you have to decide. All it is choices. Only person making you miserable is yourself. So get up, get out, go get it, man. Time waits for no man. Like I said, people will be happy to be in your position, but it's up to you. Alright, let's get into it. Let's see. Just gonna read a page. And like I said, go out and support these authors that I'm telling you. I hope their book stocks go up, and it's absolutely great for them, because they're very great authors. They do a lot of great things to help people out. A lot of people have told me over the years, damn man, as much books as you read, you should become an author. Which is in the back of my mind, but I'm not sure yet. I'm happy doing what I'm doing. But I do have a lot to share. But this is my purpose right now, and I'm happy with doing this. I want to reach, continue to build up my subscribers and successful lions out there that are paying attention, and we could all move forward as one. And if the demand is there from all my successful lions to produce a book that might can help, then I will. But there's plenty of other authors that I'm bringing to you week after week after week that are great. I know my story is different. Where I come from is different than a lot of authors. Which is absolutely great. My story is one of a kind. But a lot of us have this story too. I'm happy to still be living. A lot of pitfalls could have took me out of here. But the Lord is great. And this is why I tell you, man, the Most High is real. He picked me up at a time that I thought I was over and done with. But he brushed me off. I said, nah, your heart's still beating. You got work to do for me. You got work to do for the kingdom. And he told me one of the most important, I have work to do for myself. sometimes we feel we ain't worth it. We ain't worth You feel me? The society, puts us down. And if you don't have this, you don't have that. You don't have a million friends backing you. Or you don't have um, a so-called name on the street, or some social media fame, or XYZ. You ain't in the lips of 10 different women, and you ain't in the club shining and this and that. You ain't, you know what I mean? But life is more than that. I'd rather be in the cut. You know what I mean? I'd rather be in the cut, helping out, being motivational, than be in the limelight. You know? And that's how I feel at this stage of my life, and everything that's going on is, if I can help one, like I said, one helps two, two helps four, four helps eight, eight helps 16, and it becomes a domino effect. And that's what means the most to me. Not, a book deal, or a podcast. None of that really means nothing to me. A million subscribers. Hey, one day if I reach that, cool. But one of my mottos is stay low and bubble slow. So, and I give that to you guys too, man. Stay out of the way. Accomplish your goals. Write them down. Accomplish them. And then when people see you out and about, and you're just shining, you're just radiant, your skin is clean, your pores look good, you're just shining, man. You know? The works of the Most High in the best shape, of your life, because you putting in the work, and it's rewarding, you know? You ain't got no, charcoal under your eyes because you smoking and drinking, you know what I mean? And I ain't putting it out there, damn, man, my skin looks good. My skin looks good, you know what I mean? Because I'm doing the works. Man, I ain't ate meat in about 2 years, man. And I'm not dissing, if you are, successful lion, I ain't dissing you because you eat meat. But some would be like, oh, I need protein from meat. No, you don't. What do you think the cows and everything you eat? They eat grass. They eat, spinach and kale. They eat everything, tomatoes. That's what they eat. And look how big they are and strong they are. And that's what I'm doing. Lean and strong, man. Strong and lean. Until the end. You know what I mean? It's all facts. Big facts. Big facts. Feel me? So let's get into it. I'm gonna take this actual chapter is called "Obsession is a Gift." Okay. I'm gonna read a page for you guys, but I want you guys to go out and get the book. All right. In my life, being obsessed with success has never created problems for me. Denying my obsession is what caused me problems. The drugs came as an alternative at a time when I was squelching my ideas and dreams of doing great things. In fact, every time in my life when I denied my desire to create an amazing life, I find myself being seduced by activities that cause me trouble. When you learn how to control and focus your obsessions, you will become a powerful and unstoppable person, capable of making all your dreams a reality. You can create the life you deserve, free of all the neuroses, and destructive behaviors that most often confused with what I am promoting here. When I finally quit fighting my obsessive mentality and started to nurture my obsessions, everything changed for me. When I quit defending, drugging, and diminishing my obsessions and dreams of success, all my energy was renewed. When I started studying other obsessive types who were super successful and stopped seeking advice from those who were settling for average lives, average results, average money, average everything, and who never obsessed with anything except defending average, that's when I began to really live. When I started to own the fact that I was obsessed with personal fantasies and indestructible wealth and fame and the desire to create a legacy that would outlast my time on this planet, the world looked different. I seemed to get younger overnight. My creativity seemed endless. My genius was awakened, and I started to attract other people more like me. Opportunities started to present themselves that used to never come my way. Obsession itself is not a deficit or a character defect, it's a gift. The next time someone, sorry, it was obsession itself is not a deficit or a character defect, it's a gift. The next time someone starts labeling your obsession an illness, a problem, or some tell them, I'm not afflicted, I'm gifted. Man, it's a bad man. It's a bad man. Grant, you're a bad man. You know, yeah, it's a great book. All right. Be obsessed or be average, man. It's up to you. These are the choices we have to make. These are all the choices we got to make, yo. You know, you know. Nobody's gonna hold your hand, and your dream has to be your dream. You know, your family and friends might not have the same dream as you, and that's what I realized. You know, I'm like, damn, we'd be a power force if all of us put our bread together, our brains together. You know, we could be unstoppable. You know, we can have this, we can have that. You know, we can move forward as one. You know, form like Voltron. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't have the same dreams as you. Some are happy with just being comfortable, living within their means, and just getting by until they up out of here. You know, some don't want to do hard work. Some don't want to know how to figure things out. Some don't want, you know, like I said, to read these books and put in the time. You know, put in 1,000 hours, man. You know, of what it takes to be better than average. You know, like Grant said, it is an obsession. And some gonna call you crazy. You know, as much as I work out and believe in fitness, some have called me crazy. Like, what? You work out 7 days a week? You know, running 12 miles? What the hell you doing? You working out for 3-4 hours a day? You know, what's that about? Why are you doing that? Why you? Because it makes me happy. It's showing results. You know, it gets my mind clear, makes my temple clear, and I can go on and on and on. So much energy. I feel brand new. You know, I feel brand new, like a new man. You know, I feel like a new man, bro. You know, I'm almost back at my high school weight. under my high school weight, you know. When I had like a, 4-pack, you know what I mean? In my high school days, you know what I mean? You know, still was, tall, but slim, you know what I mean? You know, and this is what I tell, I hope young kids see this too, is that, I started, dabbling in, smoking weed, drinking, having sex, all that, 15, 16, blah, 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 So keep your mind on your goals, man. All that stuff, if you choose to do it, will be there, later years to come. I'm 6'2", but I believe, as I got older, that stuff, man, stunted my growth, you know. I should be like 6'5", 6'6", if I didn't dabble in those type of stuff. That's what I truly believe, you know what I mean? Not that I wanted to be a basketball player, I'm good at sports and everything, but it really stunted my growth. Because I could feel now, being sober, I just feel like I'm growing even more, you know what I mean? As I'm, slimming up, I might end up, shit, being at 6'3", when I'm done and I reach my goal of 196. You know what I mean? I'm 210 right now. February of this year I was 245. Alright? So that's 35 pounds. And yeah, I got about 14 more to go. I'll be happy with that. But the way I work out, I'll probably end up being at 190. I know in high school, I was like 196, 197, like 197 to 200, high school, my high school days. So here I coming back, 10 times fold years later and being in the best shape of my life, and I give praise to the Most High, and I thankful, I give praise to myself as well. But the Most High picked me up, and gave me a choice and said I can keep going down that path, or I can follow his path, and he's hasn't led me wrong, That's why I'm telling people, hasn't led me wrong. You know how they say, oh, pick this door or that door. I picked the Most High's door, and he hasn't steered me wrong. It's been great obstacles, trials and tribulations, and it's made me a stronger man, a stronger human, a stronger individual, and everything about me is A1, sharp, feels like, my mind is just working, without even working overtime. It's just working, just clicking, everything just clicking, because the spirit, man, we energy. So, I'm connected with good energy, and I'm gonna keep doing that, And once again, I appreciate y'all, everybody who subscribed. Alright, continue to like, share, comment, and we're gonna continue to keep growing. Alright, before we go, of course, gotta read some scriptures, especially in these times. Alright, especially in these times, It's a wicked world out here. Things ain't perfect. Things will never be the same again. But I'm still giving you guys motivation. But me personally, I know things will never be the same. But you still have to be positive. Alright? The negative talk and negativity is just bad energy, man. There's no sense in being around that, So let's get into it. It's Proverbs 14. Alright. We're going to start with verse 5 and work our way down. Alright. Proverbs 14. Fear of the Lord. A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness will utter lies. A scorner seeketh wisdom, and findeth it not, but knowledge is easy unto him that understandeth. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of fools is deceit. Fools make a mock at sin, but among the righteous there is favor. The heart knoweth his own bitterness, and a stranger doth not intermeddle with his joy. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Even in laughter the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. The backslider in heart shall be filled with his own ways, and a good man shall be satisfied from himself. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. A wise man feareth, and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. The evil bow before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor is hated even of his own neighbor, but the rich hath many friends. He that despiseth his neighbor sinneth, but he that hath mercy on the poor, happy is he. Do they not err that devise evil? But mercy and truth shall be to them that devise good. In all the labor there is profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury. The crown of the wise is their riches, but the foolishness of fools is folly. The true witness delivereth souls, but a deceitful witness speaketh lies. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. In the multitude of people is the king's honor, but in the want of people is the destruction of the prince. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. A sound heart is the life of the flesh, but envy the rottenness of the bones. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but the honoureth him hath mercy on the poor. The wicked is driven away in his wickedness, but the righteous hath hope in his death. Wisdom resteth in the heart of him that hath understanding, but that which is in the midst of fools is made known. Righteousness exalteth a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. The king's favor is towards a wise servant, but his wrath is against him that causes shame. All facts, big facts. Big facts, you know? Big facts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this show. It's episode 3, man. We're continuing on, man. We're continuing on. This one was Grant Cardone, Be Obsessed or Be Average. Read some scriptures, Proverbs. Blessed y'all with a few gems. And hope you guys are doing well out there. All considering. Like I said, stay positive. Stay upbeat. Keep your faith in the Lord. Prayer is real. And stay grounded, Stay on your square, Sobriety is key, And treat people right. Eat people right. And like I say around this time, stay up. Stay shining. Stay smiling. And shine on them, man. Shine on them. Be blessed. Until next time.